Now I think people the name Vampire Weekend is fairly well known, so
Yeah.
people have a sense of what that means. And with this album title, it's not like we were trying to double down on the vampire thing. It's more than anything, I like that. I like the way that the vampire term gets used a lot in a lot of reggae and dancehall music because it's metaphorical. So obviously, we've always had to kind of distance ourselves from the kind of Dracula, Twilight type of vampires. But the idea of a vampire is like a metaphor. That speaks a little bit more to the Vampire Weekend sensibility. Has a bit of New York in it. It's where we've all lived since we were 18. But this album, especially after the last one, which to me, has references to New York, but felt a little more international or had kind of like a bigger scope.
Yeah.
This does feel a little bit like a return. And I mean, that's literally what happened in our own lives after 4 years of, you know, touring, becoming professional musicians. And for me, a brief spell of living in LA, kind of coming back to New York, finally, like, kind of getting an apartment, putting down roots, having had time to kind of think about a little more about what's important to me in my life, what places do I really feel connected to. There was a sense of kind of returning home, maybe with a new vibe. But I know we're doing some more kind of like central Canada dates, I think, in the next few months that haven't gone on sale yet. Um, so we're still kind of working it all out. It's funny because both of our previous albums came out in January. So so when you do kind of an album, when you release an album the same time, you start to get used to like the album cycle, almost like being a school year. It's like comes out in January, then you do these kinds of tours, then there's summer break, you go to Europe and do some festivals, and it kind of. Whereas now that it's in May, I kind of lost my bearings on everything. So now it's like, oh, we do Coachella before the album comes out. Doesn't even. It seems so wild, but definitely I know in May coming through Toronto. So this year there's going to be a lot of back and forth and all over the place.